Hello and welcome back to Merry Techmas. I'm still Steve for some reason, and the macerator decided to just turn on. So I've been macerating a lot, and we've got some stuff. As you can see, I've been developing the base a lot as well. Made a little pathway out here. I'm not sure where I want the entrance to be. I don't know if I actually want it to be right here. What I'm thinking is, there was a creeper over here earlier. What I'm thinking is, we can climb the mountain here. We run over here, jump onto the wall. There is definitely a cave up there. I can see it. So what I'm thinking is we have the entrance be up there, right? And then it looks really cool because we have to like go into the base through up there. And I think that that sounds cool. So we've got a bunch of sticky resin. I've been breeding cows. A bunch of like menial tasks that I have to do just for me to survive. Just do this. Oh, the sheep got me there. But now we get to kill them all. And then somehow also get cow timber despite the fact that we've gotten that. Right? Despite the fact that I've killed so many cows already. Little cow, get away from the door. Alright, well, there we go. Now we have some food. Effective way of getting food. So, today we said we were going to make solar panels. Fairly easy, right? I mean, look, it's just glass, coal dust. You can do that. There was also something else I wanted to make. Was it extractor? Definitely want an extractor, but I think there's also compactor. No. Begins with a C. Let's just look up build. It's not a build craft object. Huh. Must be industrial craft then. Where are the machines? Here we go. Generator, geothermal generator, which I assume uses lava. Electric furnace, master extractor, compressor. I think that's what I was thinking about. A magnetizer and an electrolyzer. Wonder what in the world those things would be used for. My inventory is once again organized. Fantastic. Okay, so we have a million tin there that wants to get compressed, not compressed, macerated, turned into dust. But we don't really need that at the moment. So what we're going to do instead is take out this tin once it's finished. It takes like a million years for us to actually even get one thing done. Alright, so what is this? An electric enchanter. That sounds cool. We wanted solar panels, right? Yes. So we need 3 coal dust per 1 generator, which is refined iron, a battery, and a furnace, or a machine block, which is actually more expensive. Like this is, yeah. These things, so we're going to need a lot of this iron, a little bit of copper, and some tin. We'll let that go while we go cook up the rest of the stuff, because that's like at the end of everything else that we're doing. We might have some iron left over. We have copper left over, that's for sure. We don't have iron left over though. Which one had my food? Right, so put that in there. Oh, more raw beef. Put that in there. So, oops, I got rid of my dirt. Well, whatever. I like these bricks though. These are what I'm using for the walls. And then I get that quarried stone and use that for the like pillars and stuff that are within the factory. I think that so far it's looking pretty cool. We're also going to eventually need to make a diamond pick and an enchanter and stuff. I assume in order to get the electric enchanter. Right, we're probably going to need an enchanting table, yeah. And an MFSU, jeez. Just sparing nothing to get that thing, my god, I'll just stick with the normal enchanter then. But, so, what I was getting at is that we want to make a silk touch pick so that we can start like snagging all the coal and diamonds and stuff. Because if we look at this, right, and we go to diamond, we hit how to make it. If we put them through an extractor, we get 2. Or a grinder module. I have no idea what a grinder module does. Emery diamond, power management device, and blink module. Let's sleep. So now for that one, I guess we actually could just, no, because we will need obsidian. Unless, is there a better way to make obsidian? Obsidian. There we go. Water cells and lava cells. Transmute. Still lava. Obsidian slabs. Rock crusher. So, empty cells are just a bunch of tin. Actually, then we wouldn't even need to get, then we could just get a silk touch on an iron pickaxe. We wouldn't even need to do what I was saying we should do. I think that's a good idea. That's probably what I'm gonna be doing. Once we get the solar panels, that is. These things are almost finished. Other machines that we're going to want to get, probably going to take a little while. Eventually we'll want stuff like a LV transformer and all the stuff that we did in the previous game, last Christmas. But one thing other stuff we need to make is a thermionic fabricator, which takes some bronze, multi-smelter module. Is there no other way to get bronze? There's definitely a way to get bronze. That is bronze, right? Yeah. Bronze. You can get bronze dust from copper and tin. I guess it's because I was looking at the engineer one instead of this one. But there's no other way to get that one than what I was just saying anyway. Alright, so we got some of this. We're going to need that redstone. We're going to have to put some of our sticky resin in because we don't have enough at the moment. So I'll just do one batch of that because we need batteries, right? Lots and lots of batteries. The iron is also done. So we need iron furnaces, which we'll just craft a bunch of furnaces. There we go. Iron furnace. We do need, we'll take 8, I guess, for now. Oh my god. Just do all the charcoal on the ground. That's good enough for now. So we do this, a little bit of that. Boom. I'm going to pretend like I remember how to do this. I do remember how to do it. Did you look at that? I actually remembered something. Um, Also, in the idea of remembering things, we need to get sand. I don't want to take it from like right where we are working here, because then I'm gonna like go to turn that corner and like fall off. And we all know that that's gonna be what happens because it's me. So of course, right? So there should be some sand. Oh my God, lag over here. We have like this like weird like marsh pond thing here. An interesting area nonetheless. Just dig up a bunch of this. I don't know if we need clay for anything. That's a good idea. Grab some of that while we're here. If I found a desert, that'd be useful too. Because if I have deserts, we can just have like infinite sand. I do not want to fall down here. Grab all the clay balls. Like I said, will we ever actually need clay for anything? Possibly. But for the time being, I have no idea. There's also sugarcane here that I've never seen before. But then again, I don't usually come over to this area of the map. So I wouldn't know. So yeah, there you go. That's what we're working on today. Also, since I'm thinking about it, I'm going to show you guys something. Look how terrifying that is. Look at all the like marble right there. We might need that eventually. We do go through a lot of marble on for this build. On this build is what I was about to say. Let's go over that one too so I don't fall into that well. Running away from a zombie or something. Alrighty. Just finish this off. More sticky resin. Throw in some sand. We'll smelt quite a bit of the sand. Nope. There we go. Refined iron. Battery. We have a generator. Now we need those circuits. I don't remember how to make those. Aha. We need two of the. Well, let's do this first. That's still not enough. We are going to need more sticky resin. So I was hoping we didn't need, but we are going to need it. And one on either side. Like that. And we have one of the electronic circuits. Stock up on dirt. So I found out that this galena cannot be turned into anything useful other than lead. But like we can't grind it. We can combine it with quicklime to make impure lead dust, which then we can turn into pure lead dust and pure lead silver through a centrifuge or just cook it. And pure lead dust, we just smelt and get lead. Just like big deal. What is lead used for? Power management devices and electric shunting. I think we looked that up already. But you know me, remembering things is not my strong suit. So maybe we will actually experiment with these electrical toolbox things. Because I have no clue what they're used for. There's all of our coal dust. I'll throw silver in there, I guess. Silver does, yeah, silver does work. Yeah, so I'm probably going to end up turning this area right here into like a solar farm. Or maybe actually this area would be better to turn into a solar farm. I already have the path over here. Then we're going to have to run the wires for a long distance. I'd really rather not do that. There's some more sticky resin. Alright, and then we'll be able to make our first one. We're going to need more still though, because we need wires. Because we're going to need to do this, right? Which leaves us with 5 wires. Which will not be enough to run the power all the way to where we need to run it to. So now, with the glass, do this. These on either side. Not there. And boom! Solar panel. 3 is all that we needed. Luckily, in our current situation, we have a lot of rubber to go around. I think we're going to set up the solar panel. I like this walkway, but it could probably be a little longer. I think just like right here. And we'll do this. I don't think that's going to go. Yeah, that won't go underneath the floor. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run the wires right underneath the building. Because that's like what people do, right? So we're going to need a lot more than 11 wires for this. And we're probably not even going to be able to, like, oh, there's some stone. We have to dig through that. Eventually I'll end up making like maintenance tunnels underneath the building. But for the time being, we're just going to dig a path from point A to point B. And hopefully not actually dig up through the surface here. Yeah, so far I think I like the build that we have going on here, right? Like, it looks pretty good. So that's 344, 273. Let's turn it that time. 344, 273. Remember that number. Mostly because I will not remember that number. We'll see what happens, you know. Do I remember the number? It was 344, 273, right? I got it. Oh, look it. That's like right here. Oh, wow. I couldn't have planned that better if I tried. That was impressive, I would say, for me being me. Just winging that and having it land about where I wanted it to. Actually, almost exactly where I wanted it to. More sticky resin is going to be required, though. Which, the idea of doing this, right, is to get more power so that we can do more machinery. So that we can have more resources to do these things. Right? Like, that's the whole idea. So, 1, 2, 2. Do we need to do it that way? I think we should be good to just do it at my eye level. We're going to need a lot more. If we had left that there, this would have been fine. We're going to need another tap then. Start filling this with some dirt. That can stay there. Because we're going to need a lot more sticky resin right now to hook this bad boy up. Luckily, I, off camera, went through. I can't reach that, can I? I can. You just gotta be pro at jumping. That's the last one on that one. There's no more on that one. These things drop like just all over the place. Not even close to like where. That's not even a rubber tree. They don't drop to like where you want them to drop. This doesn't have any rubber on it. Probably cut it down then. But yeah, they just like fly all over the place. I don't know why they do that, but it's like highly frustrating to have to like hunt down the rubber. I feel like I should probably chop down a lot of these trees that aren't producing rubber, but I don't know if chopping any part of them down will cause the whole thing to stop producing rubber. But do we dare test that theory? Oh, we need another one. Actually, wait. 2. That is not. That's not the right item. I think that was the only one. Only 2 on that one. Yeah. So the idea is, right, that we have these extractors. And the extractors, the taps anyway, sorry, will be turned into extractors. So that we can then make more rubber. But for the time being, we just gotta do it like this. I'm not convinced 12 will be enough either. You can also close the hole up over here. Should we just go boop, boop. I can't tell if there's one missing there. No, I guess we'll know if the power, well, if we ever actually finish the thing, I guess is the real statement here. Because we're also going to need more coal. Not coal, copper. This is done with that. Let's do zinc. Can I do zinc? I can do zinc. Just take that much for now. Because we don't need like too much of the copper. We need just more. That one. And we have charcoal for days. I mean, like we have, and we also have like stacks and stacks of wood logs. What is this? Circuit table, circuit database, 3x3 integrated circuit that is currently disabled because it is still not fully functioning. Which would be great if these mod packs actually ever updated. We got pretty lucky because they kept like changing which mod pack was like the main Tekkit mod pack. So I could just always have something new to do. I remember we went to space the one time and did other stuff. So like it's not out of the question. But I don't know if they update how often they update this mod pack. Crushed zinc ore, which is obviously made to use zinc. Used to make zinc, which can be turned into zinc plates, brass ingots. I assume brass item detector, a regulator. Or we retriever, a pneumatic tube, an opaque pneumatic tube, or a brass block. And what can we do with zinc plates, I wonder? Paint cans. And that is it. What do we do with paint cans? We make paintbrushes. What do we do with paintbrushes? We just put them into other paint cans. In other words, zinc is useless. There we go. That piece was missing. I had to replace it. You can also replace all of this now. Not this one. This is our tunnel. Our access tunnel for the time being, anyway. Okay, we're getting closer. Probably about 12 more and we should make it. And then, can we even make an extractor this episode? It's tough. I don't know if we could actually do it quick enough. I mean, I suppose we can start working on it, but we need more wires and stuff then too. I'm gonna make the cells here and a bucket. Actually, can I just use the cells in the water? Hold on. I can. I need buckets at all. We now have a stupid bucket. Alright, well, we're gonna need a lot more. Except cells are gonna expire. They're not gonna make infinite like buckets will. 3 more. We have 1. Because we're gonna need, right, how many to make lava? We need obsidian. We're gonna need 2 diamonds, which we have yet to find any diamonds. Because we want an enchanter. An enchantment silk module. A sink, sorry. I thought I said silk. I was like, that's what we're after. No. Okay. So an enchantment table is the only thing that we can get, which is pretty easy. Okay, we can make diamonds through cholkunks. Yeah, that's the word. Coal chunks. God. You know, I probably shouldn't even do YouTube, seeing as I can't even speak proper English. But hey, that's all the fun of it, right? Making fun of me for not being able to speak like a normal human being. Yeah, right? That's why we're all here. We're gonna wait till nighttime here, and then jump in. We have so much tin. And then cassiterite, I'm pretty sure is also tin. Look, we can make ground cassiterite, which can then make impure tin dust with quicklime. How do we get quicklime? Ground limestone, which unfortunately we're using that. Look at this. So this thing's actually even better because we can just do the impure gold dust, right? Which then gives us 5% chance to get that, but each of those 3 impure gold dusts get us 1 pure gold dust, which we can then make gold out of. But look, it only takes 1 ground gold, which basically means that we could potentially triple our output rather than only double it. But for the time being, we need to actually get to the point of being able to make a grinder module and also figuring out how in the world you use said grinder module, which is not something that I'm currently aware of. Okay, there we go. That should be powering this up. So now, this thing should go very fast. Or not. It is full, right? Oh, dang it. Why am I doing it this way? There's so much easier ways to do this. Look, it's so slow. I thought it would be fast. Now that it's getting power from everything. Or maybe it's only the one thing that does that. Oh god. I was gonna say, sounds faster now. I just want to make sure this thing is touching all the way. And also this helps me later when I need to make the access hatch into this area. We definitely, like, it's definitely all the way. Huh. I thought that that would supply more power than it is doing. Which reminds me, we also need to make a battery box. So for the moment, we'll just leave that open. But so, it's not really going any faster, is it? Oh well. That's gonna be all that we're doing today anyway. Like, we spent the entire day making that, which took us like 5 seconds, and then the tunnel underneath. But so that was that episode. I'll do more work off camera, making the base look more like a base and not just like some current hole in the wall that we're living in. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use for the ceiling yet. Obviously this is a little different because this is like the wall going up, which is like turning in. So that's not ceiling. And this I think is just going to be a solid wall. So like I said, I think I'm going to use those caves up there as the entranceway and like an elevator down. Yeah? You see what I'm doing? And then I'm going to do something with these two caves off to the side there as well. And that's what the base is going to look like. I'll have to come up with a name for the base too. At the moment, I'm currently thinking the silo because it's going to have like this like straight up piece here, but we're not doing rockets, so silo doesn't really make much sense. So this is only this brick because it's like this pillar is like branching over to the wall here. But yeah, so for right now, I'm going to call the episode like I've been trying to do for the past like 5 minutes right now. So as usual, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.